Welcome to Seize the Mains by Raj Malhotra's IAS Academy. I'm Surbhi Sardana and this is season 3 of our initiative Daily Answer Writing. As you know that we have moved this initiative to our website, so you can now directly go to rajiasacademy.com and in the mains answer writing section here, you'll see a lot of questions, and in the comment section to all these questions you can submit your answers as pictures or you can type your answers. Also we have moved this, we have linked this initiative with our 2:30 PM करंट अफेयर्स डिस्कशन. हर रोज़ मंडे टू सैटरडे 2:30 बजे सब्जेक्ट वाइज करंट अफेयर्स डिस्कशन लिया जाता है बाय वेरियस सब्जेक्ट एक्सपर्ट्स, एंड पिछले एक हफ्ते के सारे करंट अफेयर्स उसमें डिस्कस किए जाते हैं. उससे रिलेटेड एक टॉपिक मेंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जो भी करंट अफेयर्स में चल रहा होता है उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन हम सीज द मेंस में डिस्कस करते हैं. सो द क्वेश्चन फॉर डे 17, द टॉपिक दैट वाज told to you, that was discussed by Amanjot sir on Friday. The topic was regarding menstrual leaves. So menstrual leaves से regarding एक बहुत ही important topic बनता है participation of women in workforce, which is very low in India. So the question is, the trends related to female employment in India indicate that women empowerment is just a topic of conversation and far away from implementation. So this is a statement and इसके लाइट में आपने अपना इंट्रोडक्शन, कंक्लूजन और आंसर को आंसर की डायरेक्शन देनी है. व्हाट आर द रीजंस फॉर लो पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ विमेन इन वर्कफोर्स? सो दिस इज़ योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि रीज़न क्या है कि विमेन इतनी कम है वर्कफोर्स में इंडिया में, एंड डिस्कस द सॉल्यूशंस टू इम्प्रूव दिस परसेंटेज. सो द क्वेश्चन इज़ वेरी सिंपल. बहुत लंबा लग रहा है बट द क्वेश्चन इज़ वेरी सिंपल. यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट द रीजंस एंड द सॉल्यूशंस. इस फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट का क्या काम होता है, ये आपको बताती है कि आपने अपनी इंट्रोडक्शन में कैसे लिखना है कि जो ट्रेंड्स हैं फीमेल एम्प्लॉयमेंट के, दे आर नॉट वेरी गुड. सो टॉक अबाउट द रीसेंट ट्रेंड्स विद रिगार्ड्स टू इकोनॉमी, विद रिगार्ड्स टू व्हाट इज़ द एग्जैक्ट फीमेल एम्प्लॉयमेंट इन इंडिया, रूरल इंडिया में कितना है और पीरियोडिक लेबर फोर्स सर्वे के अकॉर्डिंग अर्बन इंडिया में कितना है. सो वॉट एवर डेटा यू हैव रिगार्डिंग फीमेल वर्कफोर्स एंड फीमेल लेबर पार्टिसिपेशन रेट, वेदर इट्स इंक्रीजिंग or decreasing with time, include that in your introduction and then give a way forward by addressing these both parts of the question. So in the introduction what you can write is that in the past 3 decades India has seen the fastest ever economic growth since independence. Independence के बाद से इंडिया ने fastest economic growth देखी है पिछले 30 सालों में, 3 डेकेड्स में. बट तो इसके साथ जो फीमेल एम्प्लॉयमेंट है या जो रेगुलर एम्प्लॉयमेंट है उसकी जो परसेंटेज है वो बढ़नी चाहिए. परसेंटेज ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट शुड इंक्रीज इन इंडिया, बट दैट हैज़ नॉट हैपेंड कमेंसुरेटली, दैट हैज़ नॉट हैपेंड प्रोपोर्शनेटली. सो यू कैन टॉक अबाउट दिस ट्रेंड दैट इन द पास्ट 3 years लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ women has come down, especially in the urban areas. This trend of the past 3 years past 3 decades puts a question mark on inclusive growth and our aim of establishing an equitable society. So these two are the, you can talk about other values also जो कि हमारे डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी हैं विद रिगार्ड्स टू इक्वालिटी और आर फंडामेंटल राइट्स, या जो हमारे गोल्स हैं एज अ कंट्री, वेदर यू नो इंडियाज कमिटमेंट टू द सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स. ऑल्सो गोल 5 इज रिगार्डिंग जेंडर इक्वालिटी, एंड सो यू कैन टॉक अबाउट दोज ऑल्सो. सो हैव अ लॉट ऑफ डेटा पॉइंट्स इन योर इंट्रोडक्शन. एंड नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द रीजन्स पार्ट, बिकॉज सी रीजन्स भी बहुत लंबा एरिया आपका लेंगे, सॉल्यूशंस भी काफ़ी लंबा एरिया लेंगे. सो यू डोंट हैव टू कीप योर इंट्रोडक्शन एंड कंक्लूजन वेरी लॉन्ग. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट आर द रीजन्स? लैक ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. एम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट इंडिया में वैसे ही बहुत कम है, देयर आर लैक ऑफ जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. सेकेंडली, अर्लियर लाइक 3/5 ऑफ टोटल फीमेल वर्कफोर्स it is engaged in agriculture, and what is happening in agriculture में mechanization हो रहा है, feminization हो रहा है, but mechanization is happening. For example, if somebody moves from direct sowing to using a tractor in his or her farm, so it is more likely that a male will operate that tractor rather than a female. So एम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑफ women in agriculture is decreasing. और जो एनिमल हस्बेंड्री एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, दे आर ऑल्सो गेटिंग मोर एंड मोर मैकेनाइज. सो इनमें भी जो इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, इनमें भी जो पार्टिसिपेशन है, दैट इज़ डिक्रीजिंग. सो women are finding it hard to find other valuable economic or employment opportunities. The second one is the educational factors. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इलिटरेसी अमंग वेमेन, स्पेशली अमंग्स रूरल वेमेन. जो गांव की औरतें हैं उनमें इलिटरेसी बहुत ज़्यादा हाई है. सो दैट हैज़ टू बी टैकल्ड ऑन वन हैंड, एंड ऑन द अदर हैंड जो हम लोग अर्बन एरियाज़ में देखते हैं दैट वेमेन आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स हायर एंड हायर एजुकेशन, ग्रेजुएशन, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन, PhD, postdocs, but after that, after like pursuing PhDs and postdocs, high paying jobs are not available. Even if they are available, by that time women are mostly married, and then they are dependent on the location of their partner, the status of their partner, and you know they have other domestic responsibilities also. Family planning की भी responsibilities उससे इस तक आ जाती है, plus the lack of opportunities that come from the economy, they are also a hindrance. The third one is domestic duties and childcare burden. See, if there were adequate childcare facilities in India, अगर अच्छी crèches available होती, अगर ऐसी childcare facilities available होती जहाँ पर बच्चे सारा दिन या एटलीस्ट आधे से ज़्यादा दिन रह पाते एंड उनका एक cognitive development होता, so women would have found it easier to leave their children in childcare facilities for their cognitive development and pursue their own careers. But in India, we don't have childcare facilities or good quality childcare facilities available. Especially when it comes to domestic duties, the entire burden mostly comes on the female, whether it's about cooking, cleaning or general management of the house. So women are managing two things, they're managing their jobs also, and back home they're managing everything in the family also. And when they have children, then entire management of the little ones, they are on their shoulders. So domestic duties and childcare burden, so they act as a hindrance, and women choose to not take up jobs because they're already so occupied and tired. The next one is the gender bias. First of all, many families do not want their women to work. Even like affluent families, they say that the women of our house do not need to go and take up jobs. So it is not considered as something personal. एक personal goal की तरह नहीं देखा जाता है women employment को, देखा जाता है कि क्या हमें औरतों से काम करवाने की ज़रूरत है या नहीं है. So at many places it is not allowed because of the patriarchal attitudes, because of our patriarchal society. And even if it is allowed, there are many jobs in which women are not allowed to work because our society is based on the concepts of purity and pollution. So, and they face like gender discrimination at workplace also, unequal salaries. A woman and a man could be delivering the same kinds of duties, same काम कर रहे हो सकते हैं, but their wages might be unequal. We've seen this in cases of many affluent industries also, even in the case of biggest industries of India, that women are unequally paid. They are more vulnerable to unemployment. Lack of job security is there. They're not seen as assets rather than burdens on the companies or in the enterprise they're working on, because they have personal responsibilities also, and they cannot devote as many hours as a normal man can, because men mostly do not have personal or domestic responsibilities back home. So that is something prevailing in our society due to this gender bias and the kind of society or the system we live in. So it is harming the employment rate of women, and on the other hand it is harming our economic growth also, because women form around 50% of our population, not exactly 50% but around that. So the next one is lack of access to safe and secure workplaces on one hand, and the widespread prevalence of poor and unequal wages. See, if for example, if we talk about a semi-urban area, if a particular area is moving from being rural to a semi-urban area, एक रूरल इलाका है जो कि सेमी अर्बन में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है, तो पहली बात वहाँ पर उतनी इंडस्ट्रीज़ नहीं होंगी. इंडस्ट्रीज़ होंगी तो सेफ्टी नहीं होगी. सेफ्टी फॉर women will not be there. Even if women are staying there, they want to pursue a job, they want to take a job in a mega city. तो क्या adequate, क्या safe transportation available है कि women safely आ जा सकें अपने घर से ऑफिस के बीच में. So these are some infrastructural gaps which are prevalent in urban areas, semi-urban areas, rural areas में तो हैं ही, which prevent women from taking up jobs. The next one is under-reporting. Most of the work that women do, for example, they help in the kitchen gardens, for example, they help in agricultural farms, or the domestic labor that they do like 24/7. So that is under-reported, or that is not even counted in the economic factors at all. Many women are also a part of gig economy or informal gig economy on one hand, or informal economy on the other. So that work also goes underreported. So it counts these women as unemployed. So what are the solutions? What can be the solutions with regards to this? When it comes to reasons, see, women unemployment इतना ज़्यादा rampant, इतना ज़्यादा widespread topic hai, you see it everywhere. So if you are staying in a small town or a big city, doesn't matter, whatever problems you think are there which inhibit women from taking up jobs, include that in reasons, because यही चीज़ें होंगी जो कि आपकी local knowledge पे based होंगी, आपके personal experience पर based होंगी, जो कि आपको ज़्यादा marks दिलाएंगी. So when it comes to solutions, first of all, you have to back up general education with technical one. उनके literacy level तो improve करना ही है women का, but secondly general education को technical और vocational skills से उसको support कीजिए, उन women को support कीजिए so that they are ready to take up jobs at any age. Secondly, strengthen sectors where women predominate. For example, health and education are the sectors where women have a lot of job opportunities. Women can work as teachers or healthcare service providers. So strengthen these sectors. इन sectors को strengthen करने से first of all women की employment opportunities बढ़ेंगी. Secondly, women will benefit out of these, and in the long run it will help in generating quality workforce for the society. So there would be more chances of women participating in the workforce. The next one is transforming agricultural employment. We understand that agriculture is moving towards mechanized agriculture, but we need to take care of the women also who are uneducated and will be unemployed if these jobs are gone, if this work is gone. So we need to revamp or transform how agricultural employment takes place. We need to include them in food processing industries, or we need to include them in land holding. They need to register, they need to understand that जो प्रॉपर्टी है जिस पर खेती की जा रही है, that can be registered in their name and it is their own property and they can earn money out of it. So these changes need to be brought in. Then supporting women entrepreneurship. First of all, how many women entrepreneurs do we have in India? कितनी companies है जो कि women की है? Mostly they are medium and small scale enterprises. जो भी बड़ी companies हैं, either they are taken over a period of time or they do not rise to that level, because first of all general perception that if some venture is run by a woman or a female, it will not be successful. Secondly, funding is not available. आप कोई भी startup शुरू करते हैं, you do not have that kind of money on your own. आपको funding की requirement होती है. So जो investors होते हैं, they are not very much likely to provide funding to women entrepreneurs. Second, what we can do is include or make it more inclusive and improve the functioning of self-help groups. Self-help groups have been transformative in women empowerment in India. इनका जो फंक्शन है ये इम्प्रूव किया जा सकता है, इनकी जो फिनेंशियल कैपेसिटी है ये इम्प्रूव की जा सकती है. द नेक्स्ट वन इज सेमी अर्बन एरियाज. दे नीड टू बी डेवलप्ड. If somebody has migrated from a rural to semi-urban area, first of all safety needs to be there, transportation needs to be there, adequate housing needs to be there, because आने जाने के time पर if safety is not there, then women will not step out of their houses and the entire life of that particular female will be spent inside the four walls of the house doing all domestic work 24/7 and not getting economic returns for that or even basic respect for that. So semi-urban areas में हमें बहुत ज़्यादा focus करने की ज़रूरत है. With strong infrastructure networks, roads, lights, safe transportation and housing facilities for especially single women. Single women hostels can come up. Yeah, this trend has been seen that single women are not even given these पेइंग गेस्ट फैसिलिटीज़ उनको नहीं दी जाती हैं या उनको सिंगल रूम्स नहीं दिए जाते. दे डिमांड यू टू बी इन अ मैरिटल रिलेशनशिप विद समबडी और बी स्टेइंग विद योर पेरेंट्स और ब्रदर और सम फैमिली. सो facilities for these women, especially safe facilities, need to be developed. Next one is finance. Enabling women to acquire physical assets, as we talked about in the change in agriculture point also, and giving them employable skills. Giving them finance through motivating them to acquire physical assets through credit facilities, revolving funds, etc., and to take up new opportunities in emerging sectors. This next one is provide childcare services. If you have adequate childcare services available, a lot of women will be freed from that childcare burden, or even if they are doing it on their own, if they have somebody trustworthy who can take care of the children for half of the day or entire day, and अच्छी डेवलपमेंट उनके बच्चे की हो सकती है. सो दे विल डेफिनेटली कम आउट ऑफ देयर हाउसेज एंड टेक अप जॉब्स दैट आर अवेलेबल और मूव टू बेटर सिटीज़. Next one is making workplaces gender friendly. See, this can happen by, this topic was taken in the Friday discussion that menstrual leaves are need of the hour, because most women, they function on the basis of hormones. If they have a change in hormones which happens every month, so if menstrual leaves are given to women, it is likely to improve their health conditions, their performance, and many other factors. So menstrual leaves are the need of the hour. We need to provide equal wages for equal work. We need to strengthen the complaint resolution mechanism that we have in offices, and of course the safe transportation facilities. So this was about the solutions. Now coming to the conclusion, what you can say is that yes, the trend in the past 3 decades has been very much in contrast to what we expected. Women empowerment is not happening as much it should have happened, but in the conclusion you can say that economic growth बढ़ जाती है अगर women ज़्यादा participate करती हैं workforce में. So gender equality in the labor market is not an end in itself, but a key means to achieve wider human development goals that include poverty reduction, increased productivity and aggregate output, reduce fertility, infant mortality. ये सब कम हो जाता है, child labor भी कम हो जाता है, because if women themselves can support their family economically as partners, then it is less likely that families will send their children to earn money for the family. Child labor का prevalence कम हो जाएगा. So this is the need of the hour. This is the need of our society as a whole if we want to move ahead towards a just and equitable order. Again, Sustainable Development Goal 5 is gender equality, and recently this Global Gender Gap Index was out for 2022, and India का जो rank है, India's rank is like very bad. It is ranked as at 135 out of 146 countries. So you can quote these in your answers. This was about your answer for today. The entire answer is available on the website. You can check our website. The link is there on the description below. Stay tuned. If you have not written the answer yet, this is the right time. Also, the next question, the question for tomorrow based on the parliamentary privileges, has been uploaded on our website, and it has been taken by Piyush sir at 2:30 p.m. today. So the entire topic has been discussed. Write your answer, share it with us and get it evaluated by us. Stay tuned.